Hey everyone, this is Sam from the Etherscape team. Super excited to finally be bringing the first gameplay demo to kind of show off what we've been building. And so for people who don't know, the Etherscape is a new shared world action RPG that's based on Web3 and crypto technologies to now allow people to kind of have a game where players truly own the items in the game, a really player-driven economy. And it's based on the Engine Coin JumpNet chain, which is a L2 chain on top of Ethereum. And it allows the game to run without any minting fees or gas fees or anything like that. So trading and minting is all free, which is really awesome for building a game. So before we jump into kind of showing off what Etherscape is, I just wanted to quickly kind of talk through a couple of our design philosophies. And if you go to this whitepaper.etherscape.com, etherscapegame.com, you can read through our white paper that has a bunch of our design philosophies and the design behind the game and where we're going with it. But there's a couple really important ones I want to highlight. One is having a player-driven economy. When I was first getting into looking at Web3 games, I saw there's a lot of games where the barrier to entry is just really high. You have to buy very, very expensive NFTs. You can't play the game unless you own those NFTs, or you can't be good at the game without them. And I wanted to find a way to make a game that didn't have that problem, where anybody could jump in, low barrier to entry. You don't need NFTs to start, but you can still enjoy the kind of cool side that NFTs bring to the game with the ownership. And that's a really important design philosophy for us here. And you can come to this site and read through some of the other design philosophies. But today we're going to talk through how the NFTs actually work in the Etherscape game. So with that, we're going to go ahead and log in to the server. The server right now is running in North Central US in Azure. So I'll go ahead and connect to that. I'm on the West Coast, so there's a fair amount of distance between me and the server. Okay, so we're in the game. And first off, I can pop open my inventory and we can take a look at some of the items. This character is already level 10. I've been playing it for a little while. It already has some decent gear. And one of the core principles of the Etherscape is permadeath. So when I die, I'm going to lose all this gear, unless the gear has been what we call ether bound into an NFT, linking it to my crypto wallet. So if I go to my ether bound items, you can see items that are coming from my crypto wallet. I have some items that I had already ether bound earlier before this video. You can see my engine coin. I have 22 engine coin in this wallet. And then you can also see some account upgrades. So I have a stash chest. This is an upgrade in my wallet that gives me +5 slots in my stash, and I have 2 of them, so I get +10. And then another upgrade you'll see here is this writ of interest, which gives me a permanent bonus of 1% gold drops and 1% magic find. You can get one of these right now, and let me just show that really quick. If you go to our website, the-etherscape.com, and just scroll down, you'll see there's a QR code here. You scan this QR code with the Engine Wallet app, and you will get a writ of interest sent straight into your wallet for free, and have your first NFT account upgrade for the Etherscape. So highly encourage everybody to go take advantage of that. Fun way to kind of get your first little item there. Okay, so if I die, I'm going to lose all my items in the permadeath cycle unless they're bound to my crypto wallet or saved in my stash. And I've gotten a really cool bow here that I want to make sure that I don't lose, mainly because it has this property where it shoots 2 arrows at a time, which I really like. So I'm going to actually take this bow off and put on another bow temporarily. Just take this one. And then I'm going to move up and just remember, this is essentially the first alpha build that we've released to the game. So all the graphics, everything here is subject to change over time and will continue to evolve significantly. And lots of graphics are missing, but I'm going to come over here to the Ether Forge. And here I'm going to go ahead and drop in this bow that I want to turn into an NFT that's attached to my wallet so that it can't ever be lost, or it can be traded in NFT markets. And then I'm going to need to put in some resources. I think I need some of this and some of this and some gold. And then we need some engine coin. Okay, so now that I've put all the resources here, I can go ahead and click the forge button, and that's going to kick off the forging process. And so the forging servers are now working on getting this minted in the NFT. The first thing is that there's engine coin involved in the transaction, so it's going to require me to transfer that engine coin over to the forging account. So it's going to go ahead and make that request. So we'll wait for the server, the minting server, to kind of warm up. Now, so this is doing real blockchain transactions, so it does take some time. It's not instantaneous. But what I'm going to see is that we'll get an update in the screen now right there that says that it's waiting for the engine coin to be approved now. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my engine wallet now on my phone and go to the request page, and you'll see that there's a request waiting. Can I get that up there? For 8 engine coin in this case for this one. So I'll go ahead and confirm that. Okay. And now the server is going to wait for that engine coin request to complete, and then it will kick off the final minting process as well. So while we're waiting for that, there's lots of different rarities to items in the game. So they come in common, then magic, rare, epic, legendary, and artifact. And so items must be rare or better in order to be etherbound. In this case, this is an epic item, which is why it has the purple border. And then artifacts are always etherbound. Many of the account upgrades are artifacts, and there will be special items that you can get through longer processes, which are artifacts as well, like long story missions or things like that. So we can see that I can see on the server that the minting is going on now, and we're just waiting for the blockchain now to commit the transaction, which is going to create this new etherbound item, and they're completed. So you see the forge just said that it's done, and then there was a little bit of a jump over here, and now in my etherbound items you can see that that bow is now sitting as a bow that is etherbound. You can see it's an etherbound epic. I can equip it again, and now I'm using the etherbound epic item. And now when I die, I won't lose it, and now I can trade it on marketplaces. And this is how it's player driven, because it's not the developers who are creating the items and then selling them to you. It's you that is finding the item through gameplay and earning it yourself, and then the players decide whether it's worthwhile to turn into an NFT or not, and take it to the marketplace and make it a permanent item in the game. Okay, so that's the Etherbinding process for having NFTs, and now that my item is secure and safe from being lost, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick mission here so you guys can see a bit of the gameplay. So here I can pick some place to go do fighting. I'm going to go ahead and go to the cave, and there's skeletons in the cave and a boss, so let's go ahead and go there. So here we are in the cave. And this is why I love this double shot bow, because I can really take out guys multiple at a time. Use my ability. Another great item, part of the bow, is it's got lifesteal, which is keeping me in a good amount of health here. And then I can also use stealth on it as its ability, which is going to make me turn invisible for a few seconds, which is a great way to get out of a sticky situation. So let's go ahead. Oh, geez, these guys hit really hard. Once you get to level 10, the lifesteal is really important to keep me alive. I've got an item and a chest. Okay, and remember, all this gameplay is happening live with the server. It's in north central US. It's in the Chicago area. I'm in the Washington area. And no lag, everything's smooth. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up these items and go on down to the next level. I'll open up my mini-map here. Okay, boss isn't on this level. He's one more level down. I'm going to make a run for it. Okay, and a lot of enemy types and enemy tactics are going to evolve significantly as the game moves through the alpha process. Already there's quite a different amount of variety in the game, but we'll be beefing up the AI a lot and making sort of the tactics necessary to be successful against the AI much more varied. But even now, it's quite playable and pretty fun. Again, you could go to our white paper and get a lot of idea of what kind of features we're thinking about adding in the future. In order to make it even more exciting, really sticking to those game development principles, including permadeath. Okay, let's see, the boss here is a pirate overlord this time. So I'm gonna dodge his attacks. Use some poison ability. Oh, okay. This guy's still not too hard to dodge. I'm gonna be making these bosses much more difficult in the future. There we go, we got him. Pick up some loot. And now in a few seconds it will send me back to town. Got a decent amount of experience. Once you reach level 10, each time that you get another level up, since 10 is the max level, it will award you a spirit shard, which is a really important crafting material. We used a bunch of them in etherbinding, that item that we just demonstrated. And here we go back to town. So that's basically what I wanted to show off for this first gameplay demo, kind of showing the economy, how getting items as NFTs will be driven by the players, a little bit of the gameplay to give a first taste, and very much looking forward to seeing people's feedback. Please don't forget to go to our webpage, go pick up your free first NFT for the game, which will be yours to do as you please, and once you gain access to the game, it'll give you free bonuses. There'll be a lot more opportunities for those in the future as we continue to ramp up and roll things out and give kinds of lots of great free goodies out to everybody in the community. So thanks for following, and go to our website, join our email list if you want to get all the updates as soon as possible as we continue the development process. Thank you.